In this video, we look at section 5.3, a couple more examples that use the main math formula. The main math formula for section 5.3. And that formula is 1 plus x squared plus x cubed plus all the way up to some plus up to some number x to some number n minus 1, and that equals to, as a shortcut, x to the n minus 1 over x minus 1. So for example here, if x is equal to 4 and n is equal to and n, let's say that's equal to 13, okay, then what we're talking about here is we're trying to add the numbers 1 plus 4 to the first, plus 4 squared, plus 4 cubed. Keep going until you get to 4 to the 13 minus 1, which is equal to 12. So we're trying to add the numbers 1 plus 4 to the first plus 4 squared and figure out what that's equal to. Okay. Now there's a long way to do that, and the long way is to take 1. 4 to the first is 4. 4 squared is 16. 4 cubed is 64. 4 to the fourth. Okay, going to my calculator there, it was 256, and you keep adding until you get to the number 4 to the 12th. Using the calculator again, 4 to the 12th is a pretty large number. Okay, it's 167777216. And then you have to add all these numbers together. Add all these numbers. Okay, which is quite a bit of work to do, to be honest. But the idea here is that there is a shortcut, and the shortcut is to use this formula. Okay, so the answer, what all these numbers add up to right here, okay, is going to be equal to 4 to the n, and n was equal to 13, minus 1 divided by 4 minus 1. Okay, which is 4 to the 13th power minus 1 divided by 3. And now notice that all you need to do is 4 to only 1 power. Okay, and so you just have to go to your calculator here and do 4 to the 13th power, okay, which comes out to be a number 67108,864. And then you're going to subtract 1 and then divide by 3. Okay, so if you do that on your calculator, okay, which is what I'm doing over here off the screen, I'm 4 to the 13th minus 1, and then I'm dividing that answer by 3, you will get the 22,369,621. That would be your answer. Okay. Now we need to see how and why this formula is important in the business math context, and of course that's the subject of another video. Okay. One more example here though. Okay. Again, we're using 1 plus x squared plus x cubed, and keep going until you get to x to the some number n minus 1. The answer to that is going to be x to the n minus 1 over x minus 1 for any value of x that you pick, and any value n that you pick, so long as n is a positive number. Okay, so the next example we could look at here is, the possibility that the value x is equal to 1/2. It doesn't have to be a number larger than 1. It could be a fraction. And let's say that n comes out to be 6. Okay, so what we're asking here is for the numbers 1 plus 1/2 plus 1/2 squared plus 1/2 cubed plus 1/2 to the fourth And we keep going until we get 1/2 to the 6 minus 1, which is 1/2 to the 5th power. Okay, and you're thinking, that's not so many numbers to add up, right? 1/2 squared is 1/4, 1/2 cubed is 1/8, 1/2 to the 4th is 1/16, 1/2 to the 5th is 1/32. But just keep in mind it takes a lot of calculator power and time, and it could and lots of chances for mistakes to have happen. So the answer using the shortcut is simply 1/2 minus 1 over 1/2 minus 1. And the 1/2 up here needs to be to the nth power, which is 6. Okay. So I will go to my calculator now, do 1/2 to the 6th power. Okay. 2 to the 6th power is 64, so you get 1/64 minus 1 divided by 1/2 minus 1 is -1/2. Okay. Up here in the numerator, you can get a common denominator of 64, so that would be -63/64 divided by -1/2, which is the same thing as saying -63/64 times the reciprocal -2/1. So the answer would be -63/64 divided by 2 is 32. So that is what those numbers 1 plus 1/2 plus 1/4 all the way up to 1/2 to the 5th add up to positive 63/32. Okay. So that would be the end of those two examples, and the next videos will see how that formula was applicable to the business math context with compounding of interest and to ordinary annuities.